I'm presenting or you're presenting. Yeah, that's right.
So I think it will record both audio and video also, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So I can delete this now.
Yeah. Now you do CADA.
Delete.
No, that you can leave it. No need to delete.
Oh, okay.
AB 9B.
C, right?
Both, right? Oh, you have C now? Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever. Programming.
Oh, I have to compile it first.
I think you have compiled, no?
Yeah, but with a different transaction.
Oh, you didn't compile. Okay.
Oh, and Venkat?
Yeah.
How did we go to the SDSF thing again?
No. You do one thing. No. Actually, if you type that equal to sign, it will close this and go there. So better you do start SDSL. Start SD. SD. No, only SD. Contain yeah.
I?
SD. Status. No. Yeah. Yes. Uh,
And how do I see my own?
I'll send you. You type this one. Yours is B40, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, question mark. You can
Oh, okay. That's what I was looking for.
you can go. No,
Okay.
yeah,
I think
nothing
I
to do.
think we're good.
You can go to Kickstarter. Do CECA.
Uh,
Yes, sent you.
oh, yeah. Create new program, right? I mean new copy.
Yeah, I have sent you that command. Check the chat.
This one, right?
Yes. Yeah. F3 password. Run the transaction. No, that's okay. No need to do again. No need to do again. You are fine. You have done it once.
Oh,
No need to do again. Just run it. Okay. Type code. Yeah, correct. Any password. Yeah. I think if it is ABCDEF, it will take. That's all. Fine.
Yeah.
So I'm going to show you the example where we can use a map uh, and inquire the uh, DB2 database. Meanwhile, let me just do small compilation again my program. I'll show it running.
Okay.
I had to bypass.
Hello?
Yeah, yeah. Let me.
You want me to change to your screen?
Yeah, you want to see my screen?
Yeah. No, are we switching to you?
Sorry.
We're switching to your screen, or what do you want? Oh, Venkat?
Yeah.
In TSO, we can, I remember we can change so I don't have to do 3.4 all the time. There's a way to,
No, wait. Don't type that. See,
here.
no. Don't do that. Don't use equal to sign.
Oh,
Equal to sign.
what does equal do? Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I used to do that all the time. So always do start. Oh, okay, okay. I remember you can set up this so it's always defaulted to yours, right?
Yeah.
How do you set that up again? Is that on settings?
How actually, I'm just waiting for my terminal to come up, my kick screen to open so
Oh,
that I can complete that and show you how to write a DB2 program and explain you
okay,
settings, and you can do it yourself actually. Any program you
oh,
can write
okay,
yourself.
okay. And and Venkat,
Hmm.
Remember, we can set this up so it always defaults to your project and library.
No, then you have to do it through Rex commands. But let it be
Oh
the
yeah?
standard way. The usual way you should practice is first you log on to your TSO. The moment you log on to mainframe, first open 3.4 and source lib, then 3.4 GC lib.
Like this?
Okay, now here type .mft.src lib. Yes, src lib. Okay, okay, browse it. No, no, correct, correct. Uh, start 3.4. Type jclib, mft.jclib. No, 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 not there. Your id.mft.jclib. Yes. Actually, here, yeah, enter. Here you press tab button to, yes, enter, enter. Enter. Now press tab button 2 times. Yes, it will directly take you there. No need to use your arrows. Browse it.
Oh, okay.
Browse it. No, browse. Limited it. Start SD, SD. No, no, SD. No, don't start. SD, no, D as in David. Yeah, SD. Yeah. Now again start 3.4. Yeah. .mft.jclib. Browse. Yeah. Now type 1 F9. Okay. 1 F9 will take you to your source lib. 2 F9. Okay. F3, close this one. F3, we don't need it. Okay. 2 F9. Okay. 3 F9. Close it.
Oh, you can have three screens?
Yes. Close it.
How did you set?
Close this
How
screen.
did you set it? What?
This is unwanted screen. Can you close this? F3. Again 2 F9. Again close this. This is unwanted screen. F3. No, F3. No, F9. Okay. Okay. You open this also again, right? This anyway you open, right? We don't need one more source lib. So do F3. 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 Yeah. 2 F9. Okay. Now press tab 2 times. 2 times. Tab. Now use down arrow and go to kick.com. Yeah. View. V. Yeah. Okay. RES. You can remove that warning. Now 3 F9. Okay. 4 F9. 5 F9. Oh, you have only these two. Okay. Can you once again do 1 F9? 2 F9. Okay. Start SD. SD. Start 3.4. JCLib. JCL lib. Yeah, 2 times. Yeah, browse. Actually, here once you have your run JCL, you can go to run JCL in this panel. Now I think 1F9 will take you to your source lib. 1F9, F9, 2F9, 3F9, 4F9, 5F9, like that. See, you can keep on using the F9 and go there.
So you just have to go there with the start first, and it will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right?
Yeah. Actually, what you should do is, now once you log on, the moment you log on and come to the ASPS panel, it will remember from there what all screens you open. So what I would
Oh
do is,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, this
What
is
I
cool. I never known this.
Yeah. See, the first thing you log on, you open 3.4 and open source lib. Then you start 3.4, open JSL lib. That JSL lib, I open a compile JCL. Then start SDST spool. Then start one more 3.4 for JCL lib, where I will open my run JCL. So this is my
Mm.
standard way of opening my screens.
Is it okay? Maybe I should write that down.
Or you give me control of your keyboard, I will show you.
Okay.
That way you can understand better.
So should I close everything and
Yeah. Okay, I will
oh,
do
and I
it.
have a question for you.
No.
When you log off,
Are you typing something? Do not type.
no, I'm logging off.
Okay.
What do you put here?
Wait. Here you can type two. It doesn't matter actually.
It's not deleting anything.
It doesn't. For us, it doesn't matter because that talks about these pool files. Now
But if when I start working, what do I type there?
you type. You can type two there, and it will close. You can come out with ready prompt log off.
Okay.
Now you can enter your password. Okay. Let me type now. See.
Oh yeah. When you do this, then I have it on my video. Then I can remember.
Yeah. So I will do it once. You can see that. Then you can practice it.
Yes,
Three
I
point.
will review it. Yeah.
Fine.
Mm.
Here I will open the compile JCL in view mode and leave it. Fine.
Mm.
Now go to spool, start SD. Okay.
Mm.
One more 3.4. Maybe suppose I have a run JCL. I'll just keep it open for your understanding.
Mm.
Now, first I open three source lib, then compile JCL lib, then spool, and then again run JCL lib, right? Now, if I want to write
Yes.
my program, I'll type 1F9. See, it will take me to my source lib. 2F9. It will take to the compile JCL. 3F9. It will take to the spool. 4F9. It will take you to the run JCL. So there is no way you will get confused. You keep all the screens open always.
Mm.
Now you can write. Suppose if I want you to, if you ask to show me your source lib, your program, you go to 1F9 and it will
Mm.
show your program here.
And then you said it remembers, or you have to do that every time you come in.
No. It depends on, no. It remembers in the sense, the moment you log on, what all screens you open, in which order, will be remembered.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Now, if you close something and open something, that order will again change, and it may not be
Oh,
the same as it was in the first logon. So for every
okay.
logon, better you open screens like this and keep working. If I work, for me always 3 of 9 will take me to the spool. That is how I practice myself.
Okay. Did your screen come up?
Yeah. Let me finish this compile and see. Okay. Now I'll show you one program. 1 second. I think you are familiar with database, right? RDBMS.
Yes.
I think you've been doing that job. No other language. So all I do is okay. Let me share my screen.
And one, Venkat,
Yeah. Yeah.
um, I've had some interviews, and how can you answer a question? What's the difference between a subscript and an index?
Oh, okay. Okay. So you have gone through the concepts of COBOL, right?
Yes.
Okay, and you have gone through what is a table and what is subscript and what is an index, right?
Yes.
Okay. See, subscript is one way of accessing the elements in the table. See, table is an array. It can be one or more than one dimensions. Now, in case of 2 dimension or more, you can either subscript them or use an index. For example, if you use a subscript, you refer to that element in the row with the subscript in the brackets. Whereas in the case of index, uh, index also gives you the access to the elements, but the way the value is stored is different in case of subscript or in case of index.
May klase ako. Hello? Hello?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Index is something like it is internally built by COBOL, where um, rather than remembering the occurrence of the element, it will remember as the relative displacement of the element from the position. In case of an index, okay, that is the basic difference. See, in case of say VSAM or DB2, see, no, VSAM something you have to again refresh. In case of database DB2, say RDBMS, you define indexes over a table, right?
What is that?
Okay. In case of RDBMS, relational tables, you define indexes, right?
Yes.
And you have a key also.
KSDS, right?
No, even for a database like RDBMS, say DB2.
Yes. That's right. Yes.
You define an index and you can define a key also, right? So what is the difference between key and an index is what we need to understand. See, can you differentiate what is the difference between a key and index in case of a multi-unit table?
In terms of DB2, you mean?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So for indexes,
Uh-huh.
you can have uh, with a key you can have a primary key and a foreign key.
Correct. Okay.
And then an index, you can have unique index, non-unique index, and a primary key can also be a.
But the basic difference between an index and a key and index is what we need to understand. See, index is something which is built and maintained by the system or subsystem. See, index is something which is built and maintained by the subsystem. For example, in case of DB2, index is built by DB2 and it is maintained by DB2 to access the elements of the table. And key is something which you supply. For example, employee id can be a key, customer id can be a key. So these are all the real-time values. Suppose your employee id has a value, see, E11111, that's a key. But an index is built on top of it, which is used by db2 to access those columns. And we cannot program index, we program only by using the keys. Got the difference, right? Basic difference. That's the fundamental difference between a key and index. Index DB2 works at index level. To access anything, it needs an index. Suppose even if you do not build an index on a column, by default it builds an index on the primary key. And on top of that, if you want, you can define any index which is combination of one or more columns. And part of that group of columns can be your primary key. So anywhere, key is user defined and used by user, and index is built and maintained by the subsystem. Similarly, here also, index is something like, which is built by the COBOL, and the way it accesses the elements is by remembering the relative distance of that element from the starting position. It's called relative byte address, like RBA. The relative distance, how much it has traveled from the start of the array. And also, in case of an index, you can do uh, increment or decrementation of an index. For example, you can say set the index up by 1, set index up by 2, like that. You can change the value of the index. You can increase, but you cannot do
But
subscript.
so the question in the interview, they were asking, what's the difference, and when do you use index
Yeah.
as opposed to subscript?
Subscript, you cannot program the subscript, but in case of index, you can increase the value of the index by set clause. Set index value up by 1 or down by 1. But in case of subscript, you cannot do that. And accessing the data using index is faster. Also, you can perform the search on a table search, if you define index on the table but not subscript.
So you can do the search command using a subscript?
No, you have to use it as an index table.
And for the search command, you have to sort the table to use the index?
Yes.
So if it's not sorted, you can use the subscript or no?
No, if there is no index defined on the table, you cannot search it.
Ah, okay. But when do you use the index compared to subscript when they ask?
Yeah, because I may want to use search command, like I want to perform some search on my table. Then I use
Oh, okay.
index.
So I will tell them, in order to use the search, that's when you use the index instead of the subscript.
Yes, that is mandatory. And also index is faster compared to subscript.
So when would you use a subscript?
Subscript, where you do not do any searching, you just refer to the absolute value of relative value of the where you do not
Okay.
want to use search command, CARCH.
Okay.
Okay. Now let us come back to our DB2 program.
Okay.
All I do in this program is yeah, I have developed a small menu screen where I have user login and admin login. I go to user login option 1 and give user ID. It will give me user ID first name last name. And again, if I have some other ID, I can test that. F3 will take me to the main menu. Go to admin login. I have admin user ID as A111. It will retrieve the results from my DB2 table. Fine.
Yes.
Now F3, yeah, it will take it. And I'll show you the logic behind the program to achieve this. See, you need to understand the functionality of in the other program I have used. This is only simple main menu screen. Okay. DFH com area and also including DFH read and my host lot of
Yes, I mean.
you can mute it.
Oh, okay.
Now, for you, I will recompile again and show you. Now, you remember how we write a DB2 plain DB2 batch COBOL program, right?
Yes.
Where we write the SQL statements between SQL right, and we do pre compile and bind. So precompile will give dbrm as output, and bind will right.
Yes.
In case of fine. If you see here, we just try to understand what is this DFH aid copybook. DFH aid copybook is a kick supplied copybook which is used to map your keys which are in the keyboard, for example your F3 button, F5 button, to a value in the copybook. And along with this DFH aid copybook, one more copybook is added by default, which is EABLK in the linkage section. Even if you do not code it, it will get added. One of the fields here is EAB Callan S904 comp. You know what is a comp, right? Comp is the binary representation of the value in COBOL. And EAB aid. For example, if you press F3, the corresponding value is mapped between EAB aid here, this one, and also your DFH aid, F3. See here. And the way I write my if condition is, if EAB aid equal to DFHP F3, then do something. So in order to execute this functionality, Kix uses both the copybooks, DFH aid copybook and also EAB LK, DFH EAB LK copybook. Execute and replace block EAB LK. Now let me show you the main menu program. When the EAB Callan is 0, it is same as the program you have executed just now. Only thing is it has a map uh, and it works with DB2. When EAB Callan is 0, you are sending a empty map. If you see here, move low value to O field. What does this move low value do? This will initialize the screen as an empty screen. Okay. You may ask me what is the need for moving low values. You can even move spaces also, right? Yes, you can move spaces, but when you move spaces, it will occupy bytes. But when you say move low values, it will not occupy any byte. It will initialize the screen. That way, you can save your number of bytes of I/O to and from the terminal. And if ABAD is equal to DFH clear, even in that case, initialize the map. And if it's PF3, you terminate the program and go to kicks return, exec kicks return here. Fine. And if EAB8 equal to enter, you go to process menu map para. And once all of that is done, you again repeat the same transaction n number of times as you want. Return trans ID. Fine. And in my process menu map, I will do first, I will do perform 1100 receive menu map, then edit menu data, and in receive menu map, whatever you key in the menu screen here will be received. If you press 1, it will be received like this. And if you press other than 1 or 2, it will show a message to enter the correct value and again ask you to see. Suppose if I enter 3, it says you must enter 1 or 2. If I press 1, it will take me to the next screen. Here is the branching logic. Here I have used this redefines for branching. I will put a label here and show you what it is. Default program name.
Venkat,
Yeah.
what's the dot day?
Okay, that is label. Once I put a label there, I can go back to that directly like this.
Oh.
Okay.
That's not something that's on the book, right? This kind.
Now, what I did is I have created a variable by name program list here.
So L is fine or L is locate. It's like F, right?
No, locate. Not
okay.
fine. Locate.
Okay.
I have 3 variables under that, and the same variable is redefined using program name occurs 3 times. Okay. So instead of writing a lengthy code, I'll just write xctl program name response RESP response code. And Kix has got different response codes supplied by the IBM, like invalid request, not found, not open, like that. There are several response codes that will be given after executing the xctl command. And xctl is a way of calling a Kix program from another Kix program. And I'll try to explain you the difference between xctl and link. Both are used to call a Kix program from another Kix program, but here in case of xctl, but the main difference is Okay, but this is very confusing. You need a bit of explanation. These kind of concepts are nowhere directly given in any book. It is only just understood by working in the real time. But can you make a guess what might be the value of having the two programs at the same logical level or at different logical levels? Can you guess? Make a guess.
Yeah,
See what it is.
actually, actually, XCTL and Link, they're discussed by the Murak books in the 1 and 2. They do discuss them.
Mhm.
So I know XCTL is like it goes back, it's like a go-to, and Link just goes to the higher
Yeah.
calling program.
But what is higher level and how do you know? Suppose a P1 is XCTL doing XCTL of P2. Then how do you know that P1 and P2 are at the same level? It's very
Oh, I don't know.
difficult.
Yeah,
Even in Murat
is
also, he
there?
didn't give this concept directly. Kageyama also.
So there is a way to find out
No,
what
no.
level you are?
Do you remember there is something called PCT and PPT, right?
Yes,
In PCT, you have
the trans ID and the program, right?
correct, exact, exact. Now, a program, suppose here it is P1, a program need not have a trans ID defined over it, correct? Always. It is
Yes.
not mandatory.
Uh,
But you
yes.
can call the program to another program. Now, see, any program which has got a trans ID is more powerful because it doesn't have any dependencies. It can be run on its own, right? It means it has entry in the PCT where it has got the transaction ID. So I do not want to, that program doesn't have any dependencies. You can just invoke the trans ID, it will run. But imagine there is another program. See here, I will say this is P1, this is P2. P2 doesn't have any transaction ID. So the entry is only in PPT, not in PCT. Now what will happen if I want to execute P2, I do not have any transaction ID. It will have to be executed through another program.
I'm sorry, Venkat. Can you repeat that?
Suppose the program P2 doesn't have any transaction ID defined on that, right?
So it's possible to for a program not to have a trans ID?
Yeah, you are doing CEDA, right? CEDA define program, install program, leave it.
Yes.
And you are not defining transaction. You
Oh,
define
okay, okay,
transaction, you are giving program name. You don't do that. Now what happens?
okay.
P2 has to be called by another program. That's the only way you can invoke the program. See, the best example, suppose there is an IVR menu. Suppose there is a there, your phone service. Okay, see, I have Vodafone service. Now if I want to talk to the customer service, I go to the main menu. From there, option 2, option 3, option 2, again, like that, right? I cannot go to any sub option directly, correct?
Yes.
So in such kind of menus where user is not allowed to go to any submenu directly, that kind of program should not have any transaction ID. Only the main menu program should have transaction ID. From there, each program should call another program. In that kind of scenarios, I don't want to use XCTL, rather I'll use link, right? Now, the program,
From the main menu, you're using link.
yeah. So, oh, mm, yes, because P1 is the main menu program, P2 is the submenu program. I I do not have transaction ID for P2, so I cannot call using XCTL. Understand? So the summary is any program which has got transaction ID and which is part of PCT are at higher level,
Oh, okay,
right? Always
okay.
they are more privileged.
Now, now, can you check that in the program in the COBOL program
Which
if there's it's in the PCT or not?
Okay. How to check whether the entry of the program is present in PCT or not?
In the COBOL?
Not in COBOL. It has to be in the
Oh,
PCT are all kicks register tables,
oh, okay.
and we do not have access to use those commands to check the table entries. That's all admin privilege.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
So now suppose P1 and say there is another program P3. Both are having trans ID, and P2 and say P5, uh, P5, they do not have trans ID. Now P1 can do, right?
Yes. So P1 calls P2 or P5, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then in in the Murak books,
Mhm.
after the link, the P2 has an option to XCTL or link back, right? Oh, return. With the P2
Yes.
on the with the P2, it just does a return, right?
Yes,
To
it
go
has
back to
to return.
P1.
That's what I wrote. I have
Okay.
written in that document. It has to
Oh,
return
okay.
some values back to the called program.
Okay. But when it does a return, it doesn't call the trans ID, right?
No, you can just
It just does a return blank.
with the communication area, using communication area, you can return back to the called program with some values.
So P2 can do a return of the trans ID of P1 or just blank trans ID.
You have to return to suppose P2 can return back to P1, but only thing is it should have some value in the com area.
Yeah, yes, but that is it a blank? I mean, do you have to put the trans ID of P1 on the return?
No, not necessarily.
Because it will, it's that, oh, okay. As soon as you do a return, it will go to P1, right?
Mhm.
Regardless of you call the trans ID of the P1.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that is the basic difference. So for convenience, I have used XCTL because many times you are not allowed to create transactions. So assuming that you do not have privilege to execute CADA, XCTL is safer for our examples. That's why I'm using XCTL for all my programs actually. Other than that, there is not much difference when you use XCTL or Link.
Venkat,
Hmm.
can you do another call from P2 to another program with a link?
Yes.
But it's not advisable to go nested, right?
No, too much of nesting. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So what's the best practice? One link
Yes.
or it depends?
Yes. Like your if also
Okay.
you can have several nested ifs, but you have to be careful.
Yeah. It could be a problem when it something fails or for maintenance, right?
Yes. Now that's it. This main menu program, and in my user inquiry program, all I do, I receive the map, perform receive map, and come down. Whatever I receive, I move it to the decalgen variables. You know what is decalgen, right? Or you want me to explain?
Can you repeat that?
Do you know what is decalgen?
Yes.
Okay.
So you use the DB2 interactive, right?
Yes. So it will
Yes.
generate the COBOL copybook variables or DB2 table columns responding, copybook variables. See, for
What is?
example, I'll just show you an example. I have a spoofy, say employee. I have these columns. For these columns, I go to my spoof, my DB2 interact to option D2. I go to declension. Here I create a declension for this table employee. Once I do that, I can go to my declension library.
Oh, Venkat.
Like this.
Venkat.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just remembered when you're discussing this
Mm-hmm.
in the interview,
Mm-hmm.
they were asking me. Um, um, in DB2.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I forgot. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can go ahead. I forgot.
Okay. Now, when you remember, you just ask me.
Yes. Okay.
So this is the COBOL copybook layout variables, which we generate from for that table. Actually, you know what? You can write the copybook and use copy in your um, program. For example, here, um, see, I am doing include of the declension here, right? Instead of saying include user table, which is declension for that table, I can say copy the same copybook. But the difference is when you use copy, it is a COBOL verb, and at the time of pre-compilation, it will ignore that copy statement. But since it is a DB2 COBOL program, this declension definition should take part in the precompile process. I use exec SQL include declension rather than using copy. Am I clear? Because
Yes.
sometimes I'll be so fast, I want to check with
No,
you.
no. So you're saying we can use both copy and include,
Yeah, but see, copy is not
but
recommended because copy is not a DB2 verb. So what will happen
yeah. So
at the time of
plus in the
precompile will
uh,
ignore copy.
I'm sorry. Say that again.
The precompile will ignore copy. So in order
Oh,
for the precompile to read, the declension, you have to use include statement. Then that will become part of your precompilation. Any changes you make in the table will also go through the precompilation process.
yeah. Plus I read in the book that it's always good to use the declarations generator. That way,
Correct.
it's the types, the data types are accurate.
Correct. That is always recommended practice.
Yes. Oh, and Venkat,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
when you do your class, do you only have handouts of PowerPoint? You don't have any other handouts?
I do not have, but maybe some useful documentation which I have, I can give you.
Oh,
Whatever
okay.
I have, I'll give you.
Okay. Like cheat sheets
Uh-huh.
or interview questions, something like that.
That I do not have.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
but actually, a lot of interview questions you can get from Google mainframe tutorials,
Google. Okay.
those
Yeah.
websites.
Uh,
Okay. Now, once I come to let me. Okay. Okay. Process para. I'll do receive map and then select from the table the row corresponding to what you entered in the screen. You do the standard verification procedure, and then you do, see here, -1 to L field of the a variable. This is called dynamic cursor positioning. Suppose I have user one one. Now suppose I
Oh,
have
Venkat.
uh
Yeah, I just wanted to let you know. I know these things, but I want you to teach me like I don't know it because I'm using this for a review. So this is good that you're teaching me everything. So
okay. So is there anything
yeah.
you want me to go back and repeat?
No, no, no. Whatever's your in your plan, that's just go through it because I'm gonna use it for review at all the videos.
Okay, okay, no problem.
Yeah, yeah. Teach me like your students who they don't know it.
Yes, that's what I'm assuming.
Yes, thank you.
So here I have only one, say, unprotected, which is employee inquiry ID. But if I have more than one here also, say, and here, and do you remember there is a field called IC in your map? By chance, did I explain you what it is?
You mean IC attribute?
Initial cursor?
Attribute, right?
Yes, yes, yes. IC. IC stands for initial cursor.
Cursor. Yes.
So the moment you send the map, the cursor will go to that field. But while programming, suppose I am entering some data here, and again I need to go here and maybe enter address line 1, then address line 2. I made a mistake in address line 2. It showed me an error, a warning, and asked me to again enter the address line 2. So at that time, I don't want the cursor to go to my initial IC field. Rather, it should come to field where I want to enter data. In this case, we are dynamically changing the positioning the cursor, which is different from the initial cursor. So such kind of dynamic cursor positioning can be done using by moving -1 to the L field of the symbolic map. Here, see, move -1 to the inquiry ID to L, length field. L is the length field. I don't know if I shared both the PPTs to you, right? I have, yeah. And then send map.
This one you mean? This one?
Yeah, see here.
No. You sent me the one where we were
Yeah, I think
the homework, the lab,
that
but not this one.
two PPTs, I think.
No. Let me check.
One second, let me
No,
check. Yeah, you
no,
have both.
I don't have.
I don't. Same.
No, I don't have this one.
You got both the PPTs, right?
No, no, I don't have this one.
Which one?
The one you were showing me, with the DB2.
No, no, no. That is program, but I gave you PPT PowerPoints, right? Two PowerPoints.
Oh yes, yes, I have. Yes, I have the PowerPoint.
Just got it out actually.
When you say PPT, I'm thinking processing program table.
Oh no. Oh, okay, okay, okay. No, no, no. I was talking about PowerPoint actually.
Oh, okay, okay.
Okay, okay. No, no, not that PPT. Okay, your point is valid.
I lost your screen.
Yeah, yeah. 1 second. I'm checking something really quick.
Okay.
Uh, One second, I'm done. To really quick something which I missed out to write in the PowerPoint.
Venkat.
Yeah. Uh,
So I have those old Mirac books, in, and then I bought the new version of them on Amazon.
okay.
It's not brand new book, it's just the old ones. So
Okay.
I bought the new Mirac COBOL, DB2 1 and 2, and CICS
Oh, okay.
and JCL.
Uh-huh.
And the old CICS, it was part 1, 2, and then reference. So there's 3 books.
Okay.
But the new Mirac book is just one. I
Uh-huh.
don't know how they compressed it.
Okay.
So is there a difference between the new version of CICS to the old CICS, or it's all the same? It
I
looks
think
like everything
there
looks the
shouldn't
same, right?
be much difference. I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so. There should be a lot of difference. That you're talking about Murak, right?
Yeah. No, I mean the CICS that we use now in the workplace. There's not a lot of changes, right?
Oh, no, it should not be.
Okay.
Actually, just bear with me for a moment. Uh, this is the program to work with DB2 and Kicks. So
Okay.
how shall I give you this model? Shall I give you the syntax alone? Looking at it, you can write this program, required syntax.
I
But I think you have,
see. I see.
yeah,
Are you saying a lab?
the whatever program I am showing, can you write
Uh,
yourself? I'll show you the logic actually. But I think
yeah, yeah.
you
I
have
can
all the
try.
necessary commands.
I
All the
have all the books. I
yeah,
have all the books too.
yeah. I think you can just use this include statements
Yeah,
and you can
yeah.
do it yourself.
Okay. Yes.
Just try to write, as a homework, like, to, inquire from a DB2 table from kick screen.
Yeah. So remember when you gave me that homework where you have screenshots, whatever you want to do, and then I'll try to do it.
Yeah. And you purchased Kagayama book also?
Yes,
Oh,
it's
but
on its
good.
way.
Really good.
Huh? I didn't get it yet.
Oh, Kagayama you didn't get?
I did. It didn't come in yet.
Okay. Because that should be available even in Amazon actually.
Oh yeah. No, I bought it in Amazon. It just didn't deliver. It's not delivered yet.
Oh, okay, fine. Actually, just looking for something in my notes. Actually, if I
So Venkat, that other program, I didn't have to do anything on that. You just wanted me to compile it and run it, right?
yes,
Okay, so I'll go back to the first one.
okay. You have that book with you, Kagayama,
I
right now?
didn't receive it yet. I didn't receive it yet.
Oh, you have ordered. Okay.
What are you looking for?
Yeah, sorry.
What are you looking for?
No. I was some particular topic actually.
Uh,
Did I give the syntax for link in my PowerPoint?
oh,
I gave the syntax.
you want? No, but it's okay. I can. It's in my book.
I want to see if I have written the syntax of execx link like
Oh, you want me to get that?
in my PowerPoint.
Oh, hold on.
Because my I remember giving it. Did I give that?
I'm looking.
Okay. It should be, I think, in second PowerPoint, PPT2.
Oh, it's not on the first one?
Maybe.
Yeah, it's here. It's on page 9.
You can share your screen.
Yes, hold on. I sent you a request. Did you get my request?
I am doing it. Actually, I have too many screens open. Okay.
What?
1 second. I am giving you.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay.
You see my screen? Okay.
Yeah. It's coming.
You see my screen?
It's coming.
Oh, okay.
But still, your screen is not coming. I might. Yeah. Okay. Go to next slide. Page number 6. Okay. Next one. Okay.
You're looking for something?
Okay. Let us continue. I will come check your program.
Oh, you're doing something?
Actually, the screen is hanging for me.
Oh, so you can see my screen?
Yeah, I have too many screens open. I'm just waiting for that to free up.
Oh,
That's why I'm not able to even look at your screen.
do you want to share your screen instead?
Okay, you want me to share my screen?
No, yeah, no. I mean, what did you want to do now?
I think you are writing that program.
Oh no, I thought it was a homework. Which program? The very first one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I'm gonna finish that and then, yeah, we can talk about something else. I'll try to finish that.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, we have to keep moving so we can.
Yeah.
Yeah, we probably been we stopped for 30 minutes already.
I'm trying to share my screen now.
It's not sharing.
Okay. So, can you now write this program yourself?
Which program?
The DB2 inquiry from Kicks?
Uh, I'll try to do that. You can give me the specs.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'll do that as homework, so we can discuss something else, right?
Okay. So, what is the next topic we want to discuss?
Oh, are we done with CICS?
Mm-hmm.
Venkat?
Yeah, yeah.
Are you saying we're done with CICS?
Sorry?
Are you saying we're done with CICS?
No, 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 no.
No.
So,
Oh.
there are few more topics that we need to discuss.
Yeah. So yeah, I want just go through it, whatever your plans.
And one more thing which we need to discuss about is working with files actually. Uh, that we will do tomorrow. Or see, you know what? I will show you the syntax for working with files. But only thing I'm not sure whether you can still read and write to any file, because in the current server we have a lot of files are residing on the dash D. So it is not able to write to any files, though you are able to create and read them. I need to fix that. I will talk to the admin and ask them to clean up the files.
What are these PDF files? Is there something you can share to me?
Which one?
What are those PDF files?
Which PDF?
You were just you just had it on your screen. There's CSS 1, 2, 3, 4 and a book.
That is what you are getting, your Murak book, right? Same thing.
Oh. Oh
There's
yeah.
no one.
But do you have them on PDF? Is it okay if I ask for a copy?
No, because that is all corrupted. That's what I'm trying to open. It is not opening.
Oh,
From time
oh,
from
okay.
long time it is hanging.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if I can.
But if you send it to me, maybe I can try opening it.
No, that file itself is not getting open correctly.
Oh,
It's all chunking in there. So I wanted to give you that actually. Anyway, I don't have it now. I have only the hard copy with me. Anyway, that I didn't bring with me. I don't need it anyway.
oh.
And you want the hands on, right? Okay. That right up, right? Specification. Um, somewhere here. Hands on.
You're sending all this to me? All of them?
How to disconnect?
Are you sending me all these documents?
Yeah, I can send all of them. See, what I will do in the
You
classroom,
can just, yeah, in the classroom. Just post everything in the classroom.
I'll do
Then, and then you can just tell me which hands-on I need to work on.
correct, correct.
That way, everything's there.
Hmm.
You have a lot of folders there with documents. Can you share all of them to me?
I whatever see now it's very slow, but once I end the meeting, I will see what all are there. I will send it to you.
Okay,
Now
thank you.
it is so slow, not able to open even screens because I'm logged on to go to meeting and it became slow. See, but I think this program should be there in Muroc also. Mm-hmm. Oh my God! See how slow it is.
You can send it to me later. You can just discuss what you want. Yeah.
Yeah, I will do that. I will send you once I end this meeting. I will send you that.
Yes.
Now let us go to the file system. Okay. Hmm. Actually, this is the syntax for read file.
Looks like your computer's very slow. I think we stopped training for almost an hour now. Almost an hour now.
Yeah.
We didn't learn anything for almost an hour.
We connected at around 6 o'clock, isn't it? 2.5 hours.
Yeah, 9 o'clock. but then after 10 o'clock, it's just your computers. You some we didn't stop. We stopped learning after 10.
I don't
We wasted almost an hour.
know. It keeps on giving me trouble.
Oh, you're closing it, right?
Or I will try to paste in this chat in the go to meeting.
What are you trying to do?
I'll give you the syntax for what is that? Read
Oh,
files.
no, no. Yeah, I have that in the Mirac books. I can get that.
You can get that, right?
Yeah, yeah. You don't have to send it to me.
Okay.
I was just trying to get all those documents that you.
Same program I have written actually. But later, what I have done is I have combined both DB2 and also file process. See, in the same Murak book, you'll have the uh,
Yes,
description of customer maintenance program application, where you have
yes.
a customer maintenance screen, and you have inquire customer, update customer, delete customer.
Hmm.
I'll show you. I think only thing is I have problems working with the files. Let me see what is the transaction name. Mm, AC5. Okay. AC25. Okay, like this. See, you can see this in Murak actually, and I have problem with these files actually. These files,
Oh, okay.
yeah, yeah. Actually, if you are not able to work with your files, I will give you another server. Not authorized. Let me see something. Mm,
So you're looking for something?
2529. Yeah, 2529. Yeah, I will check with the admin.
Uh,
We need some access to CEMT also actually, but still you can try to write them and keep with you. If this is not working, I'll give you another uh, server to practice
okay.
for 2 3 days.
Yeah.
No, I can get it for you. 1 or 2 days. You can.
Okay.
2194.
Do you want to discuss other topics right now?
Okay, I will explain about the file processing. Then you can practice that file program. Meanwhile, I want to
Yes.
check if I have the ability to get one password for this 294 2194. I don't remember the password for this. Mm, I will check it later. Okay. See, here what you need to know few things about files is open files, save files in Kix region using CMT or CECA commands. Mhm. You define the file like this, and you can open or close using CMT or CECA option.
Does this put this on the FCT?
Which one?
Does this put these files into the file control table?
Yes, correct.
This is what it's doing, right?
Yes, that's it. I can try one more option. If I have that ID in another server still active, I'll show you what to do, how the screens should come.
So my ID doesn't have that access?
No, no, you have, but no, your ID doesn't have CMT access. I need to get it for you.
Oh,
But
okay, okay.
uh,
That's okay.
even files, I am not able to write anything into the file because lot of files are piled up in Kix region. All I can do is I can give you another ID which has got the access.
Was that the Kageyama book, the PDF?
Yeah, but that's corrupted actually. I'm not able
Oh,
to open it from long time, and it is making
oh,
the system also, hang.
oh, okay, okay,
That's why I don't say
okay,
better don't touch it. Most
okay,
of the
okay.
pages I have kept it for students actually, which I can show
Mhm.
them. Uh, but anyway, you'll receive that book yourself, right?
Yeah.
See how slow it is.
So what are you opening now?
I'm trying to open another emulator where I have
Oh,
access to a different server, and I don't remember that ID is still active or I need to ask the admin to activate it. There I have the whole of application working. The customer
oh,
maintenance application which I showed you, right? It is working in that server actually. I will show you
oh,
that, and maybe I'll give you one ID in that server. You can practice
okay,
file programmers only for 1 or 2 days. I can get it for you if this is not working properly. See, now you cannot see anything, right?
no, it's a black screen. No, I see your Google.
Never mind. I will show it for you tomorrow. Actually, you can keep practicing writing that programs, and any errors are there. You know, I will go through your program tomorrow. I think you need a lot of practice now.
Yeah, so I only have that send and receive text to do, right? So you don't have any more topics you want to go through today?
No, no. For today, I think we'll stop here so that you practice at least 1 hour writing that program for DB2
Oh, okay.
program.
Because we only learned 1 hour today, 9 to 10, because 10 to 11 you were having a problem.
How much time did we spend today?
We only did 1 hour because 10 to 11 you were just having problems.
Okay. Effectively, did we cover 1 hour?
It's just 9 to 10. Yeah. Your screen was just not doing anything
Mm.
for an hour. So in over a week, we've done 3 hours probably now of over a week.
See, because I can stay for some more time.
Oh,
I don't have any.
yeah. But yeah, if you can discuss other topics if you want.
I think the only thing is, since you have that book and you know the syntax also, more than theory, it's hands-on now, which is pending from your side. You try to write your own programs and see if you can get hold of that program. Your own program on your own.
Because the reason why I bought it is the videos. I thought of when you're teaching, I was gonna review them too.
Mhm.
But we don't have anything here. It's just we did an hour and then an hour of problem.
I can see there are not much topics left over because you already have knowledge on these kicks. I was
Yeah, but I need to see it. I was gonna use the videos for review.
yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, I'm not gonna buy this if we're not gonna do anything. We almost haven't done anything really.
Mm-hmm. No, all that is pending is that you keep on practicing as much as you can.
Yeah, but I was hoping you can discuss all the topics and then I can go through them too.
Topics more.
What?
Can you tell me what all topics that you
Yeah,
want?
I was hoping you can go through all the topics, like all the commands, uh,
Okay.
all the yeah, and debugging the CEDF, and then all the commands. I was hoping to get all that on the videos to review on the video tutorials.
Actually, you have practiced all the commands that are required except CEDF. I think CEDF I didn't show, right? Okay. I
No,
will.
no, no. I mean coding. Uh,
20760
and Venkat, it looks like is your system ready for the training?
5940. One second.
We've been doing this for an hour, over an hour now. Venkat, what are you trying to do now?
I'm trying to connect to the server and show you what you want to do with the file. Meanwhile, I know, just bear me for a minute. Okay, okay. I'm trying to get the IP for that. I will connect to that mainframe and see if my ID is active. If it is active, I will show you the uh, one six five. No, I'll get it for you tomorrow. I'll show you that program tomorrow in this server.
Venkat,
Yeah.
I have a question for you. What's your plan for teaching CICS? And are we? You're not gonna cover everything?
Everything, whatever is required, I will cover.
No. What? I'm hoping you have a plan, like covering everything. For someone, let's say, who doesn't know CICS.
Mm.
I I thought we're doing a lot on this Sunday because it's
Yeah, yeah.
you
Now
have
tell
some
me
problem.
what all topics that what all questions you have that you want me to answer.
No, I don't want to ask questions. I just want you to have, you don't have a lesson plan that you have a, like a, from start to finish
See,
at the end of the,
in Kicks, all we need to learn is write the pseudo conversation program, then get onto maps, practice maps, plain map without any DB2 or file, then DB2 plus kicks, then file plus kicks, and finally DB2 plus file plus kicks. All these three varieties of programs are need to be written. Actually, you know what? There are not many commands that we need to learn, but lot more, much of programming is what we need to do in Kicks. It's only the CEDA command or CEMT command or CECI transaction, CETF, but more important is to write programs, as many programs as you can.
but Venkat, you're teaching people during the day for one day, so you have that lesson plan. Uh,
Yeah, the same curriculum is what I'm trying to teach you as well.
yeah, but I thought we were doing a lot today, but we did 1 hour.
You think you need to learn more?
Yeah, no, I just wanted to you to have a lesson plan for like the way the book was teaching, and it's just going through like from the basics to the to complicated.
Oh, okay. See, this is the usual curriculum I will teach. I'll show you. One second, let me stop sharing. Then it may be faster. I don't know.
Franklin, what's going on? Venkat? Hello?
Yeah, I think Brian, I do, I just end the meeting for a while and again join.
Oh,
I think system is very slow for me.
okay, okay,
I'll maybe once I log off and log in again, might
okay,
really giving me tough time in opening anything.
okay. Yeah, yeah, the reboot.
Right.
I thought you were rebooting. Venkat?
Yeah, yeah. Let me see.
I thought you were rebooting.
I don't want to reboot.
What?
It is coming up. I want to show that document to you. Correct.
Eliza, yung essay mo, yung essay mo na ipapasa dun sa Dominic, kapag gagawin mo yun a day before ako ipasa ka. Hindi ko na, yun, ginawa ko ng mga dalitan niya dahil sa mga ginagawa mo all the time.
Hello?
Yes, I am here.
Are you rebooting?
No, no, no.
I'm sorry, say that again?
I'm trying to open the where I have the course content.
Eliza, sabihin mo nga sa akin para titigilan kita dun sa scholarship na yun. Ipapasa mo hindi. Sana pag-iinga ko. I'm doing it! But you're doing it because I said for you to do it. No, I'm
What's happening, Venkat? Venkat, it's not rebooting?
I'm trying to share my screen now.
Yeah. You want also the links around, right? You want the accent my work.
Can you see my screen now, Brian?
No.
Now it will.
That's fine. She's so weird. She acts like she's in a movie, like a horror movie sometimes.
Yeah, it's there's no screen. It's just the net GoToMeeting.
So you should be able to see an Excel sheet.
No. Your screen is not being shared. You're not sharing your screen.
I have shared.
It's just the GoToMeeting screen.
No, I have shared the screen. Let me see.
Oh, there. Yes.
Right? Okay.
Yes, I see it.
This is the detailed curriculum of what all topics I cover.
Yeah. So CICS is 40 hours, right?
Hmm. I think these are all the topics which we need to cover.
Yes. Yes.
You can go through that, and let me know what all I have missed, so that we'll cover it.
So what did you discuss now on here?
So we have covered BMS, right? map set definition, map definition format, map field definition, all this.
Uh,
We cover it is not important, but we'll cover it in half an hour time is enough. We have talked about this, right?
yes.
Talked about positive, real, and return.
Handle, no handle, ignore, push and pop,
That I
exception handling.
yeah.
Oh, oh yeah, we discussed quasi reentrant.
TMP and TDP is what we need to discuss, and after that, actually is more like we have CCA, CEMT, and coronary.
All those CSS functions on the top, we have to discuss them. Right?
Yeah, this is already part of it.
We still have to discuss them, right?
It is very self-explanatory. If you want, I will take it up one day.
Yeah, I was hoping I can get everything because it's the videos. I need to use them as a review.
Okay.
If things are explanatory, I would just read the book. That's the thing.
Actually, these are all these you will get it from the Kageyama book. Very small topics in Kageyama.
I was hoping to get an actual. Instead of the book, I was hoping to get an actual.
You are hoping to get what?
I was hoping to get an actual video tutorial. That's what I was trying to get.
Okay.
Because if I wanted to just learn the book, I would have just read the book. I didn't want to. I paid a lot of money for the training. That's why I wanted to. That's what I was hoping to get, especially the video.
Actually, there are a lot of terms in laying out there, but it is not that huge topics. In this sense, what is a task, how the tasks are performed in kicks. A task is something which will perform an activity in kicks. For example, a transaction can be a task, or a group of transactions can be a task. Right? When you're doing a send text to a terminal, receive text to a terminal, receive text from a terminal, send map, they're all the tasks in kicks. And kicks performs this task by using the pseudo conversation technique, where anytime it will get connected to the terminal only when a request has been initiated by the user. And when it comes to storage, see, Kix has its own internal storage, and the management of the storage by the Kix is maintained by Kix itself. That is why the systems like Kix, DB2, vSAM, they are all called subsystems residing in MVS. Because when you say subsystem, usually client will ask a question: what is difference between subsystem and MVS, or subsystem and main system, and why Kix is called a subsystem, or DB2, why is it called a subsystem? Because a subsystem is one which has the properties of the main system, but it will not depend on the main system to perform those activities. For example, Kix also has got reentrancy. It does some multitasking, but it will not take the help of MVS to do the task of reentrancy, or multitasking. Rather, it has its own intelligence, in the sense its own algorithms how to perform these tasks by itself. That is why Kix is a subsystem residing in MVS. Similarly, DB2 is a subsystem residing in MVS. VSAM is a subsystem residing in MVS. So even storage management is taken care by Kix itself. Table, program table, journal control table, task control table. These are all the tables and programs in which Kix will make the entries in those and use that for accessing any objects in Kix. Right? Wait a minute. I'm sorry, today my terminal is giving tough time. My computer. Now, coming to program management, we have seen how the programs are written in Kix. In Kix, any program you write will be registered in one of the control programs and control tables like PCP and PCT, PPP and PPT. And the moment you request for execution of any of the program in the Kix, it will go and verify the register, and from there it will get the direction to access the program and perform the task for you. And similarly, we have something called interval management, where you want to specify few tasks after a particular interval. You can schedule a task to be initiated by Kix after so and so wait time. These topics, I will cover, which are coming in the last pages, of your book.
I- Is there a way to see, like for example, when we say program management, is there a way to see that in CICS?
No, see, these are all the concepts. Like, even before we start Kix, we want to understand how Kix maintains the program. For example, see how programs are executed in batch environment is different from how programs are executed in online environment. So this will, I have mentioned all this so that I'll give an overview and a conceptual overview on how Kix will execute the program. See, there is nothing like program management in Kix as such which you can see. Suppose you are running a program in Kix. What is that you do? You compile the program in TSO, you create the load module, you come to Kix, you define the program and install the program. And next,
So Venkat, so for example, like in the book I saw, like for PCT, the systems programmer will create a DFH PCT entry, right?
yeah.
Is that something that we can do since we have access to the system?
No. Even then, at that level, we don't have.
Oh, we don't have the systems programmer level?
No. Then.
Oh, but how about even if we can't do it, is it possible to browse that, those created DFH codes, like the library they're stored in?
Okay. We cannot browse how the system program. No. Only thing
Oh,
is
okay.
we can just do a browse using CEMT command, like
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. That's all I need. I just wanted to see the actual thing.
That even I cannot browse it unless I have the system programmer access. Actually, system
Oh,
programmer can browse the way you are asking, and he can actually, even without using CEDA, he can edit the DFH entries.
so if we don't have access, is there a way they can send us like screenshots? That's all I need. Like for the system, when I say I created it, I want to see it created, and it's just the way they. If they're not gonna give us the browse for those libraries.
No, we cannot do it. With this ID,
Oh,
we cannot do that.
okay.
And actually, you know what? In I don't know the
Because
Murak book, but in Kagayama book, he will give you a screenshot of how the FCT entries look. I think I
no,
remember.
no, no, they do show them in the Murak books,
No, in
but I
Kagayama,
was hoping. I was hoping to get the actual
Uh-huh.
the way they look in the mainframe instead of the book.
Okay, okay, okay.
They just typed it there.
Kagayama, they may show you. I remember new version. I don't, but older version, I remember they have written how it appears. For a Kix programmer. Actually, you know what? He can manually go and edit the entries also, create and update the entries. Earlier, when it was macro level Kix, admin used to write these DFS entries.
Oh, they don't do that anymore. The FHPCT entries.
Yes.
They don't.
Yeah, but not as a developer that we can do that.
So how is it done now? The PCT entries
Only through
by
CEDA.
the
CEDA.
No, I mean, oh, you mean the system programmers?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Usually that is not a recommended practice that to do that offline using your own system privilege. You go and edit the DFH entries. Always it is done through CEDA, fixed transactions, which is controlled mechanism rather than using it manually. And only we have talked about how the files are opened, closed, read, browsed, edit, and update in Kix. There are two types of queues in Kix: temporary storage queues and transient data queues, TSQ and TDQ. That we have. I will give you some programs to practice. Very simple. They are very very simple. Queue concepts. But remember, we do not have access for TDQ because TDQ requires privilege uh, to add the DFH entries for the queues, and none of the training servers they provide us the access for TDQ.
So we're not able to practice them.
To real-time environment, if you are required to work on TDQs, only then admin will give you the access. Otherwise, they will not give you TDQ access. Because TDQ access, you have to define those metadata tables and DCT table, destination control tables, and you have to work with them. Similarly, journal management. The Kix journals are referred by Kix admins to understand the system performance and any fine tuning he wants to do. He will review the journals actually. It is not for the developer use. Similarly, Kix apply transactions we have been using, right? Even CEDA we have used. CEMT we do not have. I will ask if he can give me the privilege, at least my ID. I can show you. If he gives for your ID also, that is well and good.
Okay.
Dump management is nothing like, see, I'll show you CEDF how it works.
So what are we doing next?
I want to show you CEDF. I think sometime back you asked me how to execute CEDF, right? It's like debugging of Kix. You type command and press enter. See, okay, I'll redo it for you. When you type CEDF, Execute Diagnostic Facility, kicks Executive Diagnostic Facility. This this mode can be turned on if you want to debug execution interactively. Suppose now I type my transaction, it will navigate each task interactively. You can see what is happening. See, like this.
What are you? How do you just press enter here?
Yeah, type CEDF, press enter, and pause. Clear the screen. Then type your transaction.
And then when you're here,
Yes.
you're typing enter on there, like here. You type enter here.
I'm not getting your question.
So are you going through each line?
Yes. Yes. See.
Oh, and then here, did you type enter there?
See, I have entered now the user ID.
Can we do it on my screen?
Yes. You yourself can do actually. I'll tell you.
Okay.
The working program, right? Kicks program.
Yeah. Yeah.
I will make you presenter.
Okay.
You do it. 1 second. This is very much required, and it is very easy. That is why client will ask you in interview, have you used CEDF? Hello.